Hey everybody, welcome to a very special free Cinemacide release. I'm Gary Culver, and joining me in this promotional demo is David McAllister.
Hey guys, what's up? Well, you spoke and we listened. We finally set up a YouTube channel to display our demo videos. And this free riff is our way of starting it off with a bang. We love and appreciate all the support we received over the years, and look forward to reaching more of you through these sample riffs.
Speaking of which, let's get this thing started. Today we present to you Boris Karloff's 1940 guerrilla gamble, The Ape. And we all know Boris Karloff from his iconic portrayals of Frankenstein's monster in Frankenstein, and as Imhotep in The Mummy.
A few little known facts: his birth name was William Pratt, he was married 5 times, and he even hosted a children's radio program in 1950 where he read stories and riddles.
Well, I'm ready if you are.
Let's do this!
Cinemacide presents The Ape.
Both literally and theatrically.
Okay, good. Now we have someone to blame.
Man, he is really giving it to that trombone.
Holy crap, this is so fucking fun!
Featuring Boris Karloff and his band of Who the Hell Are They?
You see, they have to say Earth because Mars puts on one hell of a circus.
I had no idea horses emitted so much litter.
Yeah, it was disguised as a skunk. I chased it around all day.
Hello, boys.
Got any old tires you don't want?
Only old tires I got 'em riding on.
We got enough money to go to the circus, but not enough for the sideshow.
Save your money. Plenty of freaks around here.
Why, yesterday I saw a woman wearing pants.
Hey, you think they got all the things they say they have?
Sure, the man told us.
Bet they ain't got no lions. They have to. The man let
Jesus,
us see 'em.
try some single
They
negatives.
ain't got no teeth.
Sure they have, long as anything.
Let you and me go see him.
You can go ahead. We're going swimming.
I bet that pond ain't got no water.
Sure it has, deep as anything.
Psh, gravel thieves.
We going right by the front of the house?
Sure. What's the matter? You scared?
I ain't scared of no crazy doctor.
Well, if you're coming, come on.
Wait, you see, it's this way. If I don't get home for dinner, what? Mom won't let me go to the circus.
All right, so you're afraid. Well, you'd better stay here.
This week's episode of The Little Bastards brought to you by
Reaper cigarettes. Breathing got you down? Take a puff of the Reaper, 'cause everyone's gotta smoke sometime.
Eat Rocks, No Rocks.
Yeah, who's a doctor now?
Get out of there, you little rock. What are you? Oh, no,
Don't these kids know how apples work?
Gee, look, he's got Willie.
If they had just planned ahead.
Negative. Damn. Why can't I get pregnant? Alright, let's see now. Which one were you? Oh, yes, the dog. Oh, don't worry, boy. We can get that eye out of there.
What the fuck, bro?
Looks like the conditioner I prescribed is working. Look at that volume. I brought the usual. Cream, sugar, honey mustard. Enjoy your tea.
I can't understand why they don't do something about Doc Adrian.
Hell, I can't understand nothing.
Destroying all the values in this town, giving Red Creek a bad name.
I think so. You're right, Mason.
He ought to have been run out of this town a long time ago.
Who ought to be run out of the town,
Dr.
Mason?
Adrian.
You should have been with us this afternoon.
Instead of out parading around sober.
I haven't got over it yet.
Yeah. This town's too healthy. Maybe he's carrying himself a couple of patients. Understand them big doctors make a lot of money on nervous women.
Pipe down,
Funny how that
Hatless.
broke out, Quinn. You know as well as I do he used a lot of those patients as guinea pigs.
I know nothing of the sort. I know he did everything he could.
There's 2 or 3 in this town who wouldn't agree to that.
Well, sure, the guinea pigs, but...
However, I can understand his reason for want of patients now.
Well, he got himself another this afternoon. Little Willie over there.
Hey, it's still growing.
He ran after me, hurt me, and I wasn't doing nothing. Poor child.
We were just minding our own rocks.
She's right, and none of you got the courage to do anything about it. His patients die on him, and now he's hanging around Miss Clifford's house experimenting with Francis, I guess.
You make a poor critic, Mason. Your greed hasn't done this town any good.
You doing preaching?
Little preaching wouldn't do you no harm. What with the people you squeeze dry and the usury you charge on your loans?
No,
Y'all
I don't
need
have to
Jesus.
I guess there's an answer for that also. But I think it'd be wasted on you.
Like
Business
soap
is
on
business,
Colin
Quinn, you
Farrell.
know it.
Or a
Besides,
mustache on Adrian
we weren't
Brody.
talking about me. Why don't we kick the doctor out and be done with it? I'm ready anytime you're willing to start it.
Quiet! There he is!
Oh yes, that prescription. I'll fill it in a second. Been quite busy this morning.
Depending on how you look at it, you're either early or
I'm sorry to delay
late
you,
for the
Doctor.
lynch mob.
Perfectly all right. I can fix it myself.
It's none of my business, and maybe we men of science think different from other people, but if they ever find out in the village what you've been doing...
You mean about...
Learning and what all.
Yes, some of the dogs have been missed.
Well, that phase of the experiment is all over. I've found out all I need to know.
Can I help you?
If you think they need you in the store,
You're not
Just as you
qualified
say,
to
Doctor,
petri
just as
my
you say.
dish.
I'm the one they call Dr. Feel Good. I'm the one that makes them feel so fine.
well, that's good. Enjoying the last of the sun, huh?
Oh, doctor. Sit down.
Thank you.
You make it look easy, dear.
Oh, how's my girl today? Oh, you're all dressed up.
Danny phoned. He's coming over.
So early?
He can't come tonight. He's going to the circus.
Oh, yes.
Doesn't he get enough of that crap around
I
here?
almost forgot. I've got a present for you, Francis.
Oh, for me, doctor?
Well, now, don't get too excited. Just you wait till you open it.
Ah,
Never get
leg warmers.
Oh, doctor.
I guess it's the thought that hurts.
Beautiful. But why so much, doctor? You gave me a birthday present last month.
So I did.
I guess my mind wanders more than you do.
Birthday, just as you're my make-believe daughter.
Was she very like me?
She'd have been just 18 today.
She had restless
She was
leg
born
syndrome.
there. I couldn't save her, and I couldn't save her mother. I hadn't the weapons to fight the disease that killed them. But I
So,
have now.
problem
Or
solved.
at least I've got a knowledge.
Well, either way, they're cured
10
now.
years it's taken me. Francis, you are going to walk again.
You're so intense you frighten me sometimes.
You sound like my mail carrier.
So Danny's going to the circus, huh?
Yes. Then he's coming back here afterwards and tell me all about it.
Oh, he is he? Well, why don't you go with him?
Oh, me?
Do you think they'd allow me to?
My dear, the
course she
circus
could.
welcomes
Otherwise she
degenerates of all kinds.
Hello, everybody.
Oh, Danny! Oh, Danny.
Hello, Mrs. Clifford. Well, Danny, how would you like to take Frances to the circus?
Since there ain't
She
no
would be
TV
great
yet,
on
sure.
Well, of course she can go. We can take care of her. I'll be back for you later.
Oh, thanks, Doctor.
Now, don't you worry, Mrs. Clifford. 2 strong men to look after her. She'll be all right.
Danny and I have been juicing.
Danny, I think you better run home and get yourself cleaned up. You look as if you'd brought all of the grease from the garage with you.
You know, Francis, I think the doc's crazy.
He told me my
I'll have to
cervix
like
was
him as long as
dilated.
he's nice to you.
He wants to be nice to everybody, but people won't let him.
Well, I'm not saying I believe all the things.
Don't you believe any of the things they say about him, Danny Foster?
Well, all right, don't get excited.
Maybe he's not the one doctor out of 5 that doesn't prescribe
Stories they tell about
Vitalis.
the doctor are just as dirty as the grease on your hands and face.
Well, that about takes care of me. So long, honey.
Funny,
Goodbye,
I thought
Danny.
she would have been the pushover.
Deep fried various animal parts on a stick. Get your deep fried various animal parts on a stick.
Stay with it, Doc. Don't let it throw you.
Of course I'm talking to you, Danny. Lift with your legs.
That was easy, wasn't it?
All right, Francis?
Oh, yes.
All right.
Right. Okay.
The next time, be careful where you park and you won't get towed away.
This time next year, it'll take 3 men to lift you.
Oh, not 3 men, Doctor. If it did, they'd want to kick me in the circus.
Hop in, Doc.
Oh, no, you can get somebody else at the circus to help you lift her down.
What's the matter? Aren't you coming?
I've got burners to Bunsen
Now, you
and
don't
cylinders to
mind, I
graduate.
think, mind, do you?
Oh, please, Doctor.
You'll have much more fun together. Off you go. And don't forget to tell me all about it in the morning.
So long,
We
Doc.
won't.
Thanks for everything.
Goodbye, Doctor.
Bye.
Take some thorough notes. I want a detailed paper in the morning.
Goodbye, Doctor. Goodbye, Mother.
Circus finals.
Oh, come now. This is no time for tears.
I know it. I can't help it.
Ah, nonsense. The change will do it a world of good. Good night.
Good night.
The circus, where the worst of society can go to watch the second worst perform.
Ah, sweet pit tickets.
We made it.
Hey, did you see him, Mickey? Who? The gorilla. Did you really see him?
Yeah, in the sideshow. He's a big fella.
Is he bigger than 3 men?
Sure he is. He's as big as anything.
6 big men.
He's the biggest ape gorilla in the whole world.
Look, here come the clowns.
No one has ever said that with that much excitement.
Unless they followed it up with, "Run!"
Having a good time?
Yes.
You don't act like it.
You kidding? I'm soaked.
Everybody's looking at us. I'm nervous.
What for?
Well, out with a married man and, you know.
A preacher pronounces you this or that, and then you never live it down.
Gee, this is the best circus I ever saw.
The only circus I've ever seen.
I know. That's why I wore my suit.
I guess the only time you wouldn't want to wear a suit to the circus is when you're going for an interview.
It would actually hurt your chances of getting hired.
Get him while the hop. Raise up. All right, officer.
I didn't serve 3 tours in the circus wars to not get free peanuts.
Do a belly flop.
Right hot out of the oven. Excuse me.
Walked on by a peanut salesman, get walked on by a peanut salesman here.
Isn't she lovely?
Well, sure, I'd do her.
Graceful.
Ah, she's not so hot. I saw her pass in the garage this morning. Them costumes make a big difference.
Ha ha! Take that, Death. People applaud my defiance of you.
That's what the doctor calls muscular grace. Muscular coordination.
Honey, look over that ring there. See?
Stop thinking and look at the horses.
There you are. You're all right now. You'll be chasing bones in the morning.
Merthy.
What I've done for you, I could do for men.
Oh, my.
I guess I better get our tickets to leave.
That's all, honey.
Well, what'd you think of that ape we never saw?
Sorry, it's over.
We'll never miss another circus.
Stamp your hand for re-entry? Hell no? Okay.
Which one of them is playing?
It's sad to think that they're both working for peanuts.
Well, this was back when he was just known as inner ear infection Gillespie.
You two better have your hump straight by tomorrow.
What are you trying to do? Drive that animal crazy?
I think he's pooping on purpose. He keeps smiling at me when he does it.
Did you ever try a little kindness? Nothing wrong with him? Nabu. Come here, Nabu, old boy. Come on, Nabu. That's it. Yeah, well, 2 years ago he killed my old man.
Yeah, I remember. He kidnapped a woman, started throwing barrels.
Because he was abusing them, same as you're doing. If you don't watch your step, he'll get you, too.
Why don't you mind your own business?
Now, what was I doing? Poking something. With a stick, if I recall.
Look, if everything's wild but the 9, how does anyone win?
Boys wouldn't be gambling, would you?
Sheriff, take me in.
That was a fine show you fellas put on. You was the funniest clown I ever seen.
Clowns? Sir, we prefer to be called three-ring thespians.
Ape-related fires increased 100% that day.
Hey, Jim, Pete, let's give him a hand. Come on.
Oh, the Simeon Slam. He's not getting up from that, David.
You're absolutely right, Gary. That trainer just lost the title.
Get the animals out.
Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit.
Yes, that all seems in order. Excellent, excellent.
You see, here he is. Mauled, smeared and shit. It's the camel, I tell you.
Dr. Adrian, get something to put him on. We'll take him there. Get him on, man. Somebody better get after that ape or he'll tear this town wide open. Pete, get a posse together. Come on, boys. Let's see what we do about that.
This reminds me of that old Dean Martin song, Clown on Fire.
Must have been a B-side.
To think, all of this could have been prevented with better poking stick regulations.
My hopes of him being a Russian sleeper gorilla are dwindling.
Man badly hurt. Sorry to bother you, Doctor. Bring him in here. Come on, right in with him.
If he's alive, I can fix that.
Well, what happened?
An ape got him.
An ape? Hope we scared him off in time.
This man's badly mauled. Well, you better get him into my laboratory.
Badly mauled? Aren't all maulings bad?
I guess it depends on which side you're on. But the ape thinks he mauled it pretty good.
Was he in the cage with the ape?
No, the circus burned down and the ape escaped.
The circus burned down? And the audience?
Burned down as well.
Thank heaven for that.
Will you want us any further, Doctor?
No, I'll take care of it.
Well, then, come on, boys. Let's get out and see if we can find that ape.
We'll get some bananas. Thompson, you get your ape trap.
Don't let him get at me, mister.
Oh shit, you're still alive.
Perfectly safe here. I'm a doctor.
Am I hurt bad, Doc?
Let's just say I'm glad maulings aren't contagious.
I don't feel it. Am I going to die?
We all have to die sometime.
Oh, just don't let me die, Doc.
We'll torture all the animals.
Man. The highest kind of animal.
A Snoop Dogg, if you will.
Hey, Doc.
Tell my son I want him to become an ape wrangler.
I'm going to write you into medical history. I'm going to keep a promise.
I don't want to be a murderer and a liar.
Wait here. Keep your eyes open. That sheriff ain't got no heart. I'm so hungry I could eat hay. Ooh, there's a barn full. Help yourself.
Dear Circus, send more victims. Love, Dr. Adrian.
Well, that was some suspenseful penmanship.
George, you take your fellows and search the country up around Carter's farm. Jim, you take your boys and cover the west side of town. Pete, you stay with me.
And somebody give me a hat.
How about joining us, Mason?
Let the circus people do their own work. Why should we do it for them?
But the circus is burned down. They've had trouble enough.
Oh, that's their tough luck.
Well, if we don't find that ape, our own people might get hurt.
That's
Well, if
your
this ape
job.
were a deer or a black guy, they would have shot it by now.
They don't worry about me.
You wouldn't be a little bit scared, would you, Mason? Well, don't be all day about it. We're ready. Better keep the doors and windows all barred. No telling who he'll go for next.
Back when wall gazing was a hobby.
Are you all right, dear? Mm-hmm. Want some more? What you thinking about?
I'm just wondering what it's like to get off on the wrong foot.
Wonderful woman aerialist I saw last night.
Oh, here comes Dr. Adrian.
Good morning, Mrs. Griffith.
Good morning.
Francis?
Oh, good morning, Dr. Adrian.
She's the only
I
patient
wanna
he can
thank
keep
you
half
again for the
alive.
wonderful time I had last night.
Ouch.
It was too bad about that trainer, wasn't it?
Now, don't you think about him. This is the most important day in your life. Today, we are really going to start her cure.
I don't like the way he emphasized really.
I'm going to walk, Dr. Adrian.
I hope so. I'm not just thinking about you, Francis.
You see,
But of all
if
the
I
other
can cure
sufferers
it,
in the world,
I can
all the
also
little boys
cause
and
it.
girls who can't go out into the sunshine and play and have fun, who have to spend their lives in a wheelchair like you.
Well, let's not count our unparalyzed chickens before they've hatched.
Dr. Adrian.
I know you will, my dear. It's not going to be easy. It's going to hurt. But when it hurts, don't be afraid. Just remember that when the pain is gone, it'll leave
A more
It'll leave
intense
new
pain in
life
its
behind.
wake.
Huh? I think we'd better get her ready.
All right, Doctor.
Come along, let's get you all shaved up.
If this works, I think I'll charge her by the step.
Now we've got him here and there and here. Now, if we don't get any results tonight, we'll start in here.
Damn, that
and
Waldo's
work
crafty.
there. Oh, change your mind, Mr. Mason?
I never changed my mind. You gotta have one first. That's enough out of you. Here's that dispossessed notice on Wilcox. I want it served tonight.
We're busy
Wilcox?
tonight. It'll
You
wait
mean
tomorrow.
Father Wilcox?
Take care of
You're
the
closing the
citizens of this
church?
Not fooling around chasing apes.
It seems you're in a mighty big hurry to make people uncomfortable, Mason.
It's my business what I do.
Fine, and it's mine what I do.
Hey, wait a minute, fellas.
Get to this,
I don't have a business. What do I mind?
Oh, Dr. Kevorkian, come right in.
Well, Francis?
Oh, my legs. They feel like lead. I can't lift them.
But you never could lift them before.
Well, who the hell could lift lead legs?
You feel them, Francis? You feel them?
They're so heavy.
Well, that's good news, my dear. That's what we were hoping for.
Pain!
But it's only just the beginning.
We'll make them so damn heavy.
If there's any change, you send for me immediately.
Yes, Doctor.
Pardon me, I'm late for a scene change.
Jane! Jane! Jane!
Sup?
Look, I've succeeded. It's there. Life in that tiny bottle. It's working.
Kaloo, away.
The child will walk again.
And Icarus flew too close to the sun.
Just go.
Where am I gonna find another ape wrangler this time of night?
Oh, come on, Eugene. You can do this. You just need to find another circus and slip into an empty cage and act like you've always been there. Yeah, that should work.
It's Wilcox.
Camel prints everywhere. He's gonna hang for this.
Oh, we better get a doctor.
It ain't no good. He's been dead for hours.
Let's notify the sheriff.
Right.
Maybe he mauled himself.
Sad about getting evicted, got drunk, mauled himself. It's textbook suicide, really.
Hey, it's you! You're the one who burned down the circus. Oh, well, I'm gonna call the sheriff.
Of course, the ape knows the only way to kill a carny is to destroy the uniform.
The power of Keurig compels you.
He shanks like he's been to prison.
Let's just take a moment to appreciate how badass that was.
Who is this guy?
He sure makes big game hunting look easy.
Only 2 people in the world could have pulled that off, and the other's Liam Neeson.
What's he doing now? Stealing its soul?
Stop!
They're either running him out of town or calling for his help.
Hey, Doc! Yeah, what's wrong? He ain't got Wilcox. Was there anything I can do?
No, he's dead in the door, Neil.
Oh, does he still have his spine?
Thanks, I will.
If there's nothing I can do, then why did they come in the first place? It's like we're padding the movie or something.
Please say it's mostly dead. Like me.
Yes, Jane, we are safe. But only you and I must know that he's dead. Good night.
I'll be in the crypt if you need me.
The title character, the ape, alive for 11.5 minutes of movie.
My legs hurt quite a little, Danny. I know now Dr. Adrian is really going to cure me.
What if they hurt you? How can you be getting better?
I don't understand, Danny.
seriously.
They never hurt before. There was no feeling at all. Now they feel alive.
Just the same, I don't like it. I don't like things I can't understand.
Well, like
I
everything.
don't understand either, Danny, but I believe in him. Oh, I have so much faith in him, Danny. He says I'm like a daughter to him, and, well, I know he wouldn't hurt me unless he had to.
Sounds an awful
How
lot
to
like
cure
a
it,
pimp.
just got to
Well,
be.
he did go upside that ape.
All right. I'll try to believe, too, honey. But I'd rather carry you around all my life than have anything happen to you.
Like an anchor tied to a noose.
It's a shame there isn't a war he couldn't get drafted into.
You can tell by the way he walks, he's a woman's man.
No time to talk.
Hello, Sheriff. Any luck?
Not yet.
But we'll sell these dogs eventually.
Come on, boy. Come on. There, looks like they picked up a scent.
Damn, a man can't get no peace to do his evil.
Well, what got into him? Hold those dogs a minute, will you?
Yeah, you bet you will.
Hello, Doc.
You ain't growing apes, are you?
You haven't seen anything of that ape, have you?
Oh, no, I haven't, Sheriff.
Well, my dogs just acted as if they'd picked up his scent.
Oh. Well, I better be careful.
Yeah, you better be. Having trouble with insects, Doc?
Yes, this is just a little mixture of my own I'm trying to get rid of them with.
It's ape
Well, if
ashes.
it works, let me know. My yard's full of them.
Certainly will.
Thanks.
And under the cover of darkness... Damn, it's dark. What's going on in there? Dear Lord, he's back on the ape wagon.
I guess if you want to throw your crap at people without looking crazy, this is the way to do it.
Henry, supper's ready. Are you going out?
Yeah.
Oh, but I made lamb stew and dumplings.
Well, that's why I'm going out.
Stew and dumplings, thank you. Besides, the sheriff wants us out early to capture that ape.
You needn't lie. I know where you're going.
Oh, you do?
I've noticed all the new hats. You're screwing the haberdasher.
I can't keep people from talking to me and telling me you found a new interest.
Suppose I have.
Well, there's nothing I can do about it, I guess.
Well, keep that in mind.
But if you just wouldn't carry on here where we live,
I'm not. I said I'm going out.
stop pitying me. Even if you'd go somewhere else.
Why don't you try going somewhere else?
But I have no one but you. I have no folks. I've got no place to go.
Even the women's shelter kicked me out
You
for
got
bringing
the
everyone
river.
down.
This year's Bastard of the Year award goes to three-time champion Mason.
Poor Mason, I feel sorry for his widow.
She's better off.
Oh, that ain't funny when a man's been clawed to death.
Now, if he drowned in a bird bath...
The reason I like him when he's dead.
Just the same, it ain't right, even if he was no good.
We gotta give that ape credit. He only picks out the ornery cusses.
Let's make him the
What makes you
sheriff.
think you're safe?
Well, boys, you got yourselves some rest today?
About 40 winks, we're plumb tuckered out.
Well, maybe we can get some more people in to help us out.
Or maybe just competent ones.
Because he don't come out in the daytime. The circus people told us we'd never get him then. We got to catch him prowling after dark.
Think he's still hanging around the village?
He got Mason, didn't he?
Spinal
we
fluid and
found
all.
new tracks up around Dr. Adrian's house. Oh, give me a sarsaparilla.
Whoa! This guy smells like ape. Bananas, scat, yep.
Oh, jeez, that's thick.
Quiet, you.
What do you think of that, Sheriff? Even the dogs don't like him.
Well, what got into him anyway?
Acting the same way around his house.
Don't make sense.
Maybe if your
Maybe
parents
he's
are related, it
so much
don't.
like an ape yourself. This is no time for joking. All of you be on the job tonight.
Sugar, spice, and everything nice. These were the ingredients chosen to create the cure for paralysis. But Dr. Adrian accidentally added an extra ingredient to the concoction. Spinal fluid. Thus, the murderous ape persona was born.
I'm scared, Mrs. Clifford. She looks almost... I'm really scared.
Oh, grow some balls, Danny.
Dr. Adrian.
But we don't know. He ain't got a patient in this town. People don't just hate a fellow for nothing.
Do you hate him, Danny?
Yeah, for nothing.
It's not hating him. It's loving Frances the way I do. If anything happens to her, I'm going down to see.
I want to hate him face to face.
I gotta know.
Danny? Danny's worried, isn't he, Mother?
Now you just rest, dear.
Danny's off getting put in his place.
If my legs didn't hurt so. But I'm not afraid. You aren't, are you, Mother?
No, darling. I want my little girl to walk again.
I need it.
You ain't going in there, Doc.
I got you cornered.
What is this, Danny?
I'm scared about her. I gotta know what you're doing.
Well, surely you want her to live a normal life like other people.
Well, sure, as long as nothing happens to her.
Fucking
I love her
Danny.
just the way she is,
It's
Doc.
like he's his own
I can
cousin.
take care of her. I want to take care of her. I don't want no experimenting on her.
But, Danny, if through her I could rid the world of
I'm not in love with the world. I'm in love with her. I get it.
No, you
You gotta
don't.
stop
Not
her.
even
You gotta
close.
stop hurting her.
Have you been to your garage today?
No, I ain't. I've been too worried.
Well, you take care of your cars, and I'll take care of my patients. Now, just you run along.
I ain't running no place.
What size spine you got there,
I ain't the
Danny?
doctor. And I don't know enough about what you're doing. But if anything happens to Frances...
Nothing's going to happen to Frances. Now, don't interfere.
I swear to God, son, almost some sense into you.
Here comes Danny with the doctor. How do you do, Dr. Adrian?
Griffin, how is my patient feeling this morning?
I'm all right.
My chair hurts,
Great
Doc.
pain, Doctor.
In pain? Oh, that's good.
Good?
Of course it is. That's what we're looking for. Now, you prepare her.
This whole town has a learning disability.
And the wife is sure he wasn't mauled when he left the house.
You say the name is Mason?
Yeah. Yes, Doctor. Initial H. Anything in your examination to go into my report?
No, I believe not.
Well, I just said the death is caused by...
Karma.
vertebrae. I guess that about covers it, doesn't it?
Yes, I should say that it would.
The reason I sent for you, Doctor, is because you examined the circus trainer when he was sent north.
He didn't train
And
circuses.
this case being a similar one to that, I thought probably in your examination that you had discovered something that I had overlooked to put in my coroner's report.
I see.
Well, you're right to trust
This
your own
Dr.
incompetence.
Adrian, whose name is on the death certificate, is he the local physician?
Yes, if you can call him one. Folks around here don't like him much, though.
Around here, we're still
Also
burning
called in
witches.
On the case of the trainer?
Yes. Yes, that's the same fellow. He came here during the paralysis epidemic. But the folks around here say that he experiments too much.
There's no
Thank you
room
very
in
much,
science
Donna.
for experimentation.
I believe you've given me all the information necessary.
That's fine, Doctor.
That's why I'm here, apparently.
Oh,
Frances, what do you feel?
oh, my legs.
They're hurting?
Orgasmically.
Have you more sensation than you had yesterday?
Oh, yes, much more.
Do you think perhaps you could walk?
Oh, no.
Then try to move your foot.
Oh, I can't.
You can. Try.
No,
You can.
Wiggle your big toe.
no,
You can.
no.
You can.
Wah, 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 wah.
Oh, Mother.
Oh,
My shoes, they're magic.
Oh.
Now you rest. You rest. I'll be back later.
Jesus, get a room.
Mother. I know I'll be able to walk again.
I know, baby.
My adult legs are coming in.
Dr. Adrian?
What ape suit? I mean,
Right.
I'm Dr. McNulty from the Robinson Foundation.
Oh. Yes.
I had occasion to examine the body of a circus trainer. who was
Must
killed
be an
by
epidemic.
here in this town.
Yes, sir.
I understand that you administered to the wounded man before he died.
I did my best for him, but it...
The gout finally did him in.
In spite of the spinal injection you gave him?
I gave him no injection.
I just came from viewing the body of this man, Mason, and I noticed a similar spinal puncture.
As if made by the
Did you
same
examine him
spigot.
also?
Well, they called me in, of course, but it was too late. He was dead.
And you noticed no such puncture?
Well, the body was so badly mangled that...
The townsfolk had been
Well,
kicking
no,
the body
I-
for an hour
I
before
see.
I got there.
I understand they've had an epidemic of paralysis here.
That's true.
Many years ago, the Robinson Foundation found it necessary to expel from the institution...
You know what?
the
I
most
think I know
promising
who the
young
next
research
victim is
worker
going to be.
because of his
Yeah,
daring,
I know who
unorthodox
mine would be.
experiments with spinal fluid.
It was 25 years ago, to be exact.
Then you are that Dr. Bernard Adrian,
No.
whose definite theory
And in
is...
spite of what you did to me, for 25 years, I've been engaged in proving those theories.
By what method have you been doing this?
Science.
I'm not in a position to disclose that at the moment.
I see. Well, I'm afraid you leave me no alternative but to report...
Wait.
Handsome.
If I could give you some small measure of proof, will you change your mind?
I doubt it.
Let me show you.
I've got a hollowed out ape back here that's going to clear this whole thing up.
I'll show you.
Now, I want you to keep an open spine.
You see?
That proves it.
I believe an
Now, these two
apology is in
creatures were
order.
Completely paralyzed. But after my treatment, well, you can see for yourself, they're as lively and healthy as ever they were.
All this has nothing to do with the case.
But it has. The serum that I use.
What became of the serum you took from those two men?
Oh, right, the serum. The serum for Francis. The serum chosen especially to cure Francis's serum.
Now, you come with me.
Time was the men used to come to get under my blanket.
Oh, Doctor.
Oh, Mrs. Clifford. Now, this is Dr. McNulty.
How do you do, Doctor?
He'd like to talk to Francis.
She's asleep.
No, I'm not asleep, Mother.
I'm just practicing for when I'll sleep
Hello,
later.
Francis.
Hello.
But now, this child has had a complete paralysis of her lower limbs for 10 years.
She's going for the Gimpus World
Yes,
Record.
it is, Doctor.
Have you had any feeling at all in your limbs since Dr. Adrian has been treating you?
Yes, they've been terribly heavy, and I've had a great deal of pain.
In my arms.
Yes, and just a little while ago I moved my foot.
Is that right?
That's right.
Will you do it again for me?
Come on, honey, shake a leg.
Make an effort.
I can't.
Thank you. That's all.
Well, the chair moved, but that was probably involuntary.
I think you'd better take her out into the sunshine.
Damn. Pantsed by lack of evidence.
Is anything wrong, Doctor?
Why, no, Francis, dear, of course not.
Now I realize that's not as encouraging as my guinea pigs.
Well, her foot did not move. But I did feel a definite muscular reflex.
Oh, that
Congratulations.
justifies so much murder. You have no idea.
May I notify the Foundation that you'll come back to us?
Trying to ride my corpse tails, eh?
It's too late. I have to stay here.
The curse
Please
binds
give
me
your
to the
promise keep us
shrine.
informed of your progress.
Every step of the way.
Thank you.
I thought that psychic was crazy when she said my success would stem from a circus fire, but here we are.
Jesus, Doc, what'd you eat?
But it's not finished. It's not finished.
Oh boy, here we go killing again.
Gee, look, those. Do you see something?
Yeah, some kids playing with a rifle.
Yeah, that's the way. You see the white of his eyes? Maybe they ain't white.
I'm gonna take a chance and shoot now.
Oh, you fucking kids!
Come here, Willie.
Throwing rocks, shooting guns. Where are your parents? You're lucky you got small spines.
Guess there's no place in this world for a small-town gorilla with big ideas.
I don't care how busy you are, Jet Halliday. I want my Willie found. Around in the dark with that gorilla loose. None of you men seem able to capture. Oh, it's all your nephew's fault. He's always leading my little Willie astray.
Now, ladies, we've got work to do. Your kids are just someplace where they shouldn't be. That ain't nothing new. Have you looked down in Jones's barn? I caught 'em smoking there last week.
We've searched the whole town.
Go take a look for 'em, Pete. They ain't far away.
Where have you been?
Good work, Pete.
What is it?
Mickey killed him. He shot him dead. Bang, bang, between the eyes.
Hold it, kids. What'd you shoot him with, Mickey?
A pocket knife. My gun, you goon.
Where's your .22, Mickey?
He dropped it, Sheriff.
I did not. The ape grabbed it.
I'll ape you when I get you home.
Ah, gee, Ma, don't you believe us?
Where'd you see him?
Up on Ape
On the bank
Ridge.
about a quarter mile from Doc Adrian's house.
All right, get him home.
Come on, Mickey,
Come
we're
on,
going
Willie.
home right now.
Come along home.
Yes, rhubarb.
Get out.
They probably shot a cow. Yeah. I look into it. Where are the dogs?
Red's got him over on the other side of town.
All right, let's go.
I call shotgun.
Shut up, Perkins.
Wait a minute, boys. I want a word with the doctor. I'll be right out.
You boys just stay out here and practice the signal.
Ape! Gorilla!
Damn it, Perkins. Evening, gendarme.
Is the doctor in?
Is she his wife, girlfriend, housekeeper?
Thrall?
Yes?
Evening, Sheriff. Got another mulling you need me to poke around in?
Good evening, Sheriff.
Just wanted to see if you were all right. Ain't been out, have you?
No.
I'm trying to think out, Doctor, a lot of things.
Like if a horse had thumbs, could it shoe itself?
Now, don't take offense, Doctor. I'm just trying to clear up my mind. Them dogs of mine have been sniffing ape for days. It's made 'em foolish, I guess. Else why'd they snarl at you?
Rebellious teenage dogs, sniffing ape.
Chemical odors on my clothes that offended them.
Uh-huh. But I ain't never seen my dogs offended at anything. Can't understand it, Doctor.
Like, how does the sun know what time to come up?
Wait a minute. Jane! Just get me that torn coat of the trainer's, will you?
Specifically the torn one.
Now, this is an idea that's just occurred to me. I don't know whether it makes sense or not, but perhaps it'll explain your problem.
And throw you off my trail.
You see, this coat was worn by the trainer when he was mauled by the ape, and it's been in the house ever since. Now, that perhaps explains the interest of the ape in this house, and your dogs in me.
Right?
Then I'll bet you're right.
What?
Well, I'll get along. Think I'll put a few men around your house the rest of the night, Doctor, just so you'll be protected.
Don't bother, I'm perfectly safe, and they might interfere with some work that I have to do.
I'm hoping to collect some silence samples from the yard.
I'm just a bit scared, Doc. But don't tell anybody about it.
And scared you should be. Not of the ape, good sheriff, but of I, Dr. Bernard Adrian.
This is the coat that trainer was wearing when the ape killed him.
That old thing, no wonder he got
Come
mauled.
on now, boys. This isn't getting us anywhere. If we lay down on this job, our own coats will be in the same shape. Come on, let's get busy. Now, you fellows get back to your positions. You boys go up this way.
Coat, you stay here with me. I have some questions.
Jesus, I've trained dogs that were harder to fool. Why am I trying to save these people?
I can't fail. I can't.
Well, I can, but...
Are you gonna walk, or do I have to kill someone else?
Now, Francis, dear, I want you to forget all the hours you've spent in this chair. Put them out of your mind.
Done.
You're not paralyzed. You never were. Fasten that firmly in your mind. You're not paralyzed. You'll do that for me?
I'll try.
Try not.
Forget.
Do.
You're not paralyzed. Now then. Move your right leg.
Well, but I'm paralyzed.
Move it. You can.
Oh, I can't.
Try.
Stop it, you're hurting it.
I can't, Dr. Adrian.
Try it, Francis. You can. You know you can. Move. There. You
That's the
moved it.
power of
You
mind
moved
over
it.
murder.
Now the left
You're
one.
matter.
Now the left one. Now move it. Try. Try again. There. You moved them. You moved them both, didn't you, dear? All right, then. Stand up and take a step towards me.
Whew, I think the cumulative Charlie horse might re-paralyze her.
It's only your mind holding you in that chair, not your body. Do it, I say. Do it. You see, I told you. Go get her some water. Oh, she's all right, Danny.
You unmuzzled footlicker.
She's better than she was, isn't she? She needs more. She needs more.
Oh, geez, Doc. I don't know if that's such a good idea.
Oh, really, Danny? Do all your years of medical training lead you to that conclusion?
Oh, Francis, darling. Francis.
Well, I guess they unburned down the circus.
Name's Halliday, sheriff over to Red Creek. Got a job finding you.
Well, circus jobs are pretty hard to get, Sheriff. You know, all jobs are kind of scarce.
Except the circus
Boys get that
jobs.
ape yet?
That's what I come about.
Didn't get him, huh? It's bad. He's a killer.
You boys got some responsibility tracking him down, haven't you?
Well, we did the best we could, Sheriff.
Or our equivalent.
Some of the boys stayed there, didn't they?
Yeah, but that's not what I come about. I just figured when you're looking for something, it might help to know its habits. Too many things about this animal I don't understand.
Like,
Well,
what's it look
animals
like?
is all alike. Lions, elephants, dogs, they all got one-track minds.
What do these gorillas live on?
Land, I reckon.
Shucks, no, they won't touch an animal except out of meanness. They live on fruits, vegetables.
Well, that's what's bothered me. What's feeding this fellow?
Probably
Maybe digging
feeding
up a
himself,
garden
Sheriff.
patch or two, or stealing a little bit of fruits.
No signs of it. Checked with all the farmers. Do they prowl around much, or do they stick to one place?
Well, the gorilla generally sticks to one place.
And they prefer the shadier parts of the
We
desert.
see evidence that this fellow's hanging around one place.
Hey, that ape had it in for the trainer. Where'd he die?
In the house of a doctor near the outskirts of town, and that's the place...
Oh,
the big kid's
Adrian
been
got him,
hanging
eh?
around. Say, how would he trace the trainer to that house?
Well, sense of smell. They're pretty good at that. Did you bury him in town?
Oh,
No,
daggone
we
it.
see a
I knew I was
body
forgetting
no.
something.
That don't give us much, does it? Any of his clothes around?
When that trainer was taken away, his coat was left in the doctor's house.
Aw,
Would that draw the ape there?
alone?
Certainly would. You better get rid of him.
That poor
I was afraid
coat.
my time might be wasted coming over here, but I guess it ain't. Thanks very much, Mr. Howley. I better be getting on the road. I'd like to make home around nightfall.
Well, anything I can do for you, let me know.
Learned a lot at the circus. Said no one ever.
The hip bone's connected to the continued on page 12. That's what I've been doing wrong.
2 injections. Should have been enough.
Her paralysis must have been Africanized. Shall I tell the dogs you'll be late for movie night?
take this record book and keep it for me safely.
Why is it always so cold where she's standing?
One more. One more.
Looks like I'm greasing up and slipping into an ape again.
Pete, you two boys go over there by that shrub.
This ain't no cartoon, so lay off the girl gorilla costume.
Danny, take your men down there 100 yards by that rail fence.
Okay.
Oh, Sheriff, we've been watching there every night, and so far nothing's happened. Now I'm
Will
getting
you
tired.
take orders?
Well, is that an order?
All right. You two boys go over by Wilcox's barn.
You mean Wilcox's barn?
Yes, Wilcox's barn.
You don't suppose he means old Wilcox's
You
barn?
two boys go down the road 100 yards. You two wait for me over by that stone fence.
Stone fence? You mean the wall?
At this rate, they're gonna burn a hole through those violins.
Oh, look who it always is.
Is the doctor here? You sure of that? He's not in there.
In there's part of here. Dick.
Something about her nodding doesn't ring true.
Say, Sheriff, what's the idea of sticking around so close to the doc's house?
Because that attendant told me that ape would haunt any place where that trainer had been.
Ah, ghost apes.
Hey, what's getting into that sheriff? He's getting touchy. Lost his sense of humor.
And the war, the way he tells it.
You know, when a man can't laugh, it just suits. George, wasn't this where we found the body?
No, that was over at Wilcox's barn.
Do apes ever return to the scene of the crime?
The one that robbed the bank last year did.
Well, we got something to look forward to.
Rube! Rube!
The Rube call worked.
Snick it!
George!
I think it was a book-learning ape. When I stabbed him, he called me a plebeian.
You've got me. Fire a shot. Come on. Did you hear that shot?
Yeah, did you?
Not to leave here.
Where was he? That way.
Well, this has run its course. I need a jaguar costume or something.
What is it? What's the matter? Did you fire that shot?
Nope, the ape shot me.
The ape twisted his neck, but Archie knifed him.
Can you walk? Pick him up and carry him to the doctor.
All right. Go and get him.
God, he can't be far away. Come on, get out, get out.
Yeah, keep following him. He's doing a bang-up job.
I gotta get this ape a disguise. Some glasses, a hat, maybe some sideburns. And Kevlar. Yeah, that's it. Bulletproof ape.
Sounded like a wheelchair in distress.
Holy crippled harpy!
Oh, let me go. Don't stop me.
No, Francis. I'll see what's happened.
Francis!
Let me give him one, Sheriff. Hold on, that's enough. He's done.
Besides, it's not your turn.
So that's an ape. I didn't know apes were hollow with a man inside.
What are they doing? What are they saying?
Darling, I don't know.
It's the dog.
Jinkies, it was Boris Karloff the whole time.
Take that off of him.
Let me through. Did the ape hurt him? Let me through. Let me through.
Make a hole, and not in him this time.
Dr. Adrian.
This would have been good to know sooner.
Francis. Come to me, child. Walk.
Well, I'll be a monkey's uncle.
Don't.
Walk.
I thought I was. Am I doing it wrong?
There. You see?
Me 1, God 0. Adrian out.
He's dead, boys.
Oh!
Wasn't the guns that got him. 'Twas stupid killed the beast.
Hello, Danny? No, wait, Danny.
For a couple hours.
Honey, I don't have all day.
Honey, you must know, but do it.
I'm doing better every day, Danny.
Oh, sure. You're doing swell, but...
Another week, we'll take your training feet off.
I'll get your chair.
No, Danny. Mother and I burned the chair yesterday. I'm never going to use it again.
You bet you will.
So Danny is the big winner in this movie? Pfft, well, that's fucked.
And they lived happily ever after, thanks to murder.
Wow, kind of a bittersweet ending, yeah?
Multiple murders, small-town mayhem, and a circus fire? What's not to like?
You didn't even mention the girl learning to walk again. That was the sweet part.
Guess I'm just a romantic.
Ooh. And Danny winning out in the end?
Somebody had to.
Ooh. Oh, that's going to do it for us here. Thanks for checking out this free riff.
You can find our other work at Cinemacide.com, and of course, follow us on Facebook and Twitter to learn what we're working on now. I'm David.
And I'm Gary. Thanks for listening.